Did you pay?
I did not pay because...
Just a second. I didn't ask you a because. You didn't pay.
No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Technically, yes, I did. I paid for the food for that trip. She paid for the gas and hotel that trip. And after the expo, we were supposed to divide the money in half because she was my business partner, which is what she fails to tell you. It's a lot deeper than
She was your business partner?
Correct.
How?
We split everything half and half. And as of April, when her and I spoke and we agreed, look, I'm having issues getting the loans, she said, made it very clear, I'm getting my Social Security soon. I'll loan you the money if you make me your partner and I want 50%. I said okay to that, not a problem, which is why we agreed to go to the expo. The week we went to the expo, she got her money and everything was set from there. She bought a new car and we took it from there.
Okay, so you made a little money at the expo.
We made $214.
Each?
Total.
And did you share that between the two of you?
Yes, we did. When everything happened at the end of the expo and Miss Crum admitted that she was the one who got nasty, attacked my nephew, attacked me, attacked my uncle, she told me, for lack of better words, to get my crap and get the hell out of her face, and which I did. At the end of the expo, I kept the credit card sales because there was a little bit more to cover the sales tax, and she took the cash that was in the box.
What about her nephew?
That was for her to take care of him.
Was he working there also?
No, he was.
What was he doing?
Walking around, doing whatever him and his friend. She actually had him and his friend come, and they walked around doing nothing. Other than, I guess, after we left, apparently they helped her clean up her stuff.
Okay. Now, Miss Crum, now I got it. So you drove your car?
I drove my car.
Just a second. You drove your car?
Yes, ma'am.
Your disability doesn't impair your driving?
At times it does.
But it didn't impair your driving to go from one state to another to the
I
expo?
did not take any of my medication in order to make the drive.
Okey-dokey. All right, so now you have 3 minutes to tell me what you're suing him for.
I never agreed to be his business partner. He's also
I didn't ask you what you didn't agree to. I asked you what you're suing him for.
For the travel down, for the fish that I had packed into coolers for the trip down that he removed from the coolers and put into a tank in the back of his vehicle, which ultimately killed many of the fish.
His vehicle? You went in 2 cars?
We had 3 vehicles, Your Honor.
You had 3 cars?
My nephew drove my Chevy HHR down full of fish, 3 terrariums with frogs in it that belonged to another local business.
You're getting yourself into such trouble, Miss Crum. You have no idea how much trouble you're getting yourself into.
I would also like to point out, Your Honor, that Mr. Doss never opened his store. He's running it illegally out of his home while collecting welfare. When we went to the store just prior to leaving Buffalo that night, I specifically asked him if he had his gas money. He told me he did. He did not tell me that he did not have any gas money until about 4 hours into the trip.
Who paid for the food? Who paid
apologize.
Who paid for the food?
I had my own separate cart in the grocery store, and when I went to pull my card out to pay for the food in my basket, he zipped over and ran his EBD card.
All right, are we done?
And I offered
to pay. Are we done? I just want to know, just tell me what else you're suing him for.
Because he left at the end of the show. I did not tell him to leave. You can ask my nephew. I'm
not asking your nephew anything. Did you take any money out of the cash box?
He left approximately...
Did you take any money out of the cash box?
He left approximately $100 in the cash box.
Good. Now, you have some sort of a ridiculous counterclaim. You want to tell me what it is, please?
Yes. Since the events of this expo had happened, Miss Crum has made it her personal endeavor to destroy my business. She has destroyed my business. I have been slandered.
Just a minute. What kind of business?
It was the fish. Sorry.
But I thought you weren't in business.
I was trying to get into business.
Correct. You were trying to get into business.
I did have a DBA.
What kind of work do you do?
I had my pet store. I had my store, that's it.
No, you didn't have your store. You were trying to open a store. Do you collect public assistance?
No, I don't. I do receive food stamps and I get medical, and that is it.
Good. All right. Are we done here? I'm done. Goodbye.
I have more to say. My claim. I have a $5,000 claim, and I'm asking for it to be heard. She has slandered me. She has harassed me. She has taken my business from me, and the damage she's done to me is irreparable.
Actually, sir, I don't know that because you don't have any witnesses to that, but I'm going to take, not your uncle, I'm going to take a look at what you say she's done that was not true, and if it is slander per se, I'll hear you.
Also on
Just up. Oh, so you're fighting with each other on Facebook?
As a business,
Just a second, you're fighting with each other on Facebook.
Well, I don't feel it was fighting. As a business owner, I have to protect my company.
We're done.
Goodbye.